Alright guys, so welcome here. We're here at the Carnival Panorama and we're doing a 4K video off of a Samsung Galaxy 21 Ultra with a Xeon a gimbal. So we're going to test this out. You guys let me know what you guys think of the video, but it's something that I wanted to do and try out, so hope this helps. We had a wonderful time on the Carnival Panorama just recently, September 11th through September 18th. We're going to start here on deck 1 just to kind of look at the map here so you guys have an idea where we're starting. We're here in the forward part of the ship, or the front part of the ship, kind of showing you guys how the elevators work here. Really neat elevator setup now. You actually press where you want to go on the outside instead of doing it on the inside. And yeah, the system kind of does everything for you, so that's really cool. It kind of recognizes which elevators are coming down, where it's going to go, and so you have the ability to go in and go in there. So I love that part. It's amazing actually. That computer system assigns which elevator to go to, and there it is. I'm walking right into the elevator. Say hello. Hi guys. All right, so we are going to go ahead and just wait. You notice there are no buttons there. Nothing, no buttons at all. You press that right outside, and we're going right to deck 3 forward. So we're coming right into the atrium area here. The main atrium. Here is the forward part of the ship where the elevators are. There are 3 sets of elevators on this ship. There is forward, the mid, and the aft, or the back part of the ship. So we're walking straight into take a look at the starboard side of deck 3 and forward by the elevators. And we're now moving over towards the middle here. And as you can see, we're here straight in the Panorama Atrium. So here's what's neat about the Panorama Atrium, guys, is there are no elevators in the atrium. As you know, most of our ships in Carnival have those gigantic, huge atriums that have elevators that move up from the 3rd floor all the way up to like the 10th, 11th, 12th floor. And it's not here on the Panorama, which was a surprise to me, which was okay. You know, I wanted something different, and Panorama sure did show that for us. So take a look at this deck 3 mid atrium. The lights are amazing. The LED lights are just so amazing. So you can kind of see how that kind of works.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, it is.
A GoPro thing?
Yeah, it's a gimbal,
Yeah, so
and I'm using my phone.
Yeah, they love the. They definitely like the gimbal, guys. As I was using it on my phone and kind of showing off the forward atrium. Sorry, I said mid earlier, but it is forward level 3 Panorama Atrium. As you can see, here's the bar. It is circular, and it is followed in the circular fashion. This is the Horizon restaurant. So this is the forward restaurant that you have on the ship. There are 2 formal dining rooms. There's Horizon restaurant, and later you'll see in the back part of the ship on level 3 and 4, you'll see the Vista restaurant where we actually ate. So there's a staircase, beautiful staircase, guys. You'll see as I go down what the staircase looks like. But here is that bar, amazing LED. I'll show you guys here in a minute. I mean, those patterns, the colors, the lighting, I mean, amazing, guys. You just don't understand how amazing it is. What it looks like from in person. What all of this looks like, it is just truly amazing. There it is. I'm lifting the camera up just a little bit because I'm still an amateur on the gimbal. So look at these lights, guys. These lights are just wow. Look at that. That's so amazing. All right, so we have some bartenders, the Pinay bartenders that are talking there. Not sure exactly what they're talking about, but it looks like they're discussing something there. And of course we have some music in the background, and hopefully we don't get caught up with some of that stuff that YouTube does when you hear music in the background. But look at these glass stairs, man. I mean, they're beautiful. They're gorgeous the way they're all set up. So I'm now on deck 4 here, facing the forward elevators in the mezzanine. So this is the mezzanine area here. Kind of turning around to kind of show you what the mezzanine looks like. I think we're going to make a right here. If I recall, we're going to be looking at the shops that are here in this area. So here are the adventures Carnival Adventure shops. There are the fun shops, part of the fun shops that are located here on deck 4 forward of the Carnival Panorama. And there is the Liquid Lounge where all of the shows happen. This is level 4. I want to say this is the first floor. Oh, maybe it's not. I think it's level 3. I don't remember, guys. I'm trying to remember. I just got off the ship. We did only catch about a half a show there. So, yeah, that's why it's my fault. Again, here we are looking into the elevators of the forward part of the ship. And now we're headed over to the starboard side of the forward part of the ship. Starboard side, guys, is if you are sitting in the ship and you're going forward, it's on the right side. And then the port side is on the left side. Just a little explanation. I had to learn that myself, guys, so trust me. I didn't remember all of that. So here's some more of those Carnival Adventures shops. The Carnival store, I should say. So again, this is deck 4. And so I'm just going to kind of go through some of the fancy stores they have here. Of course, some great jewelry that they have. I would not buy jewelry here, guys, because I couldn't afford it. It definitely is not part of my budget, but I'm sure there are people that can afford that. And kudos to you if you bought some jewelry there in that area. We'll continue to walk here on deck 4, and here's a Carnival store again. Another portion where they have some clothing and knickknacks and stuff like that with Carnival logos on it. So that was cool. And of course, directly straight ahead is the Panorama Casino. It is part of the deck 4 going into the mid part of the ship, but we'll get there a little bit later. This is still level 4, deck 4, the fun shops. And here's their alcohol and your cigarettes, all of your duty-free things that you can buy there as well. We didn't bring any liquor home with us, so we were pretty safe. We did bring tobacco, though, because that was cheap. But outside of no liquor for us this trip. So here we are looking over that little area into where the LED light is, and of course those pillars are amazing, guys. Amazing. Here's another set of jewelry, this time from Swarovski. So really high-end type of jewelry there as well. And so we just made the roundabout there on the mezzanine portion of this forward part of the atrium, and we're going to climb one more time. We'll take a little view there. Climb one more time over to number 5, deck 5, so you can kind of see what we have here on deck 5 as well. I can tell you guys, this trip was an amazing trip. People were so kind, just so nice, so generous. So that was the beautiful part about this particular trip. And guys, we were only 64% to capacity from what I was hearing. So here's another part of the fun shops. Take a look at the way it's all set up. I mean, gorgeous setup, of course, in these high-end stores. You got your watches that are there, Movado, Citizen, Hipfish, fashion jewelry. I mean, of course, those are things I cannot afford, but those that can have that opportunity to purchase those kind of things on the ship. We're going to look over here back to the Liquid Lounge again, another level of the Liquid Lounge here on deck 5 forward. And now we're back again in the elevator section of the forward. Again, these are the forward elevators. The forward elevators, guys, of the 5th deck, deck 5, Promenade deck 5. All right, so we're going to go over here, take a look in the back. And this is amazing. I didn't realize, if we're going to go to the left, you'll see when I head over there. Oh, maybe I don't go. Maybe I do go. Yes, I do go. This area here is the Lanai, and this is the port side of the Lanai, and gorgeous. We sat on the other side, on the starboard side of the Lanai, and I didn't realize that we had a port side of the Lanai, and we are at Cabo during this time. So this is day number 5, and we are at Cabo. And we were just about to leave, and I want to give you just a look of what Cabo looks like from that vantage point out there on the port side of deck 5 in the Lanai. So the Lanai apparently runs parallel all the way outside. I didn't go on that section, but you'll see it on the starboard side, where I go to the Lanai all the way across that outside portion of the Lanai. All right, we'll go right back in, as you can see my reflection there, and we'll see where else we're gonna go here. Let's see if we're gonna catch up on some things. All right, let's go right back to the port side of that hallway there. And you can hear my slippers kind of squeak. And here we go again with the fun shops. This is the Carnival Adventures accessories, hip fish accessories of the fun ships section. And then next to the hip fish is going to be like your colognes and your makeups and your makeup and all that other stuff. We did find a good deal on Clinique Happy for Men. I used to wear that all the time, and so we couldn't not get that deal. And here is on the 5th deck, deck 5, where you see the top of this amazing structure here with the LED lights. I'm looking directly down into the 3rd deck there, into the bar area. We didn't spend too much time here in this section throughout the trip, but just sitting there, when you're sitting in the seat, you're like, wow, this is amazing. How it all looks, the lighting, all of that was purely amazing. So there you go. That is that section. I'm going to go ahead and continue to walk over to see the shops again. We're going to look at the cosmetics that are there. Excuse me. And again, there's the colognes. There's some special offers. So we got a deal on a Clinique Happy for Men that we were really excited about. And again, there were a lot of sales, especially there was a Black Friday sale that was going on too. So there was a lot of clearance sales that were going on in some of these shops here on Friday. So I want to give you guys an idea of what that looks like, the Hip Fish Beauty and Fragrances section. And here we are, the most famous part of the ship, at least for me. I'm a candy person, although I can't have too much. This is the Cherry on Top candy store that is located here at the Deck 5 forward, just above the atrium, a couple floors up from the atrium in the fun shops area. Since we were on dock at port, these places are closed while we were on port. So kind of give you an idea of some of the stuff that they are selling there. Besides the candy, they had all this amazing gear for Cruiser 1 and Cruiser 2. So that was really fun to see. Cherry on top. All right. So we're going to go, I think, turn around here. I'll show you this. This is the upper promenade area. And we'll get over there in just a second. But I want to kind of give you a little tour here of the last shop here on Deck 5 is the Effie shop. And believe it or not, I don't know what everything is Effie. I think it's all jewelry to believe. Yeah, it is all jewelry here. It's a brand. Excuse me for my ignorance there. Oh, there's, of course, watches and stuff like that. All right, so we're going to swing right over here back to the staircase. We're going to go down, and we're going to come back around and actually go through my part of the casino, my part of the ship where I stayed primarily the most. No, not true. But we did spend a lot of time at the casino, and we didn't win much, or we didn't win anything, Carnival Panorama. So how about you give us a free trip? All right, we're back at the mezzanine here. In this particular section, we're going to take a roundabout, walk around again. Don't mind me as I continue to stutter to get this all right for you guys. You can hear my slippers kind of clankety here. All right, so we're going to go straight into. Are we going to turn again? Yep. No, we're going to make a full right turn. Did we get the Carnival shops? Yes, Carnival store. I think I got it on the other side there. All right, we're here at the Panorama Casino, guys. We will go ahead and take a quick look into the Panorama Casino. Again, we are at port. So, because we're at port, the casino also is not open. And so there was no one at the casino playing. These machines are disabled while we were on port. So you can see that there's no one at the casino. And so I'm kind of giving you a tour here of some of the games they currently have there. Again, this is the week of September 11th through September 18th of 2021. And so they have a multitude of popular games on this ship. You know, dancing drums. You'll see dancing drums there. A lot of the famous piggy ones that are there as well. There's Buffalo Gold right there to the left, where I lost all of my money. Buffalo Gold was not good to me this trip around, but 2 years ago it certainly was. But this trip, nah, this was not the right machine for me this time. And here's your, you know, money getter machines and all these other machines. You have some tables that are over there, blackjack tables and all other kinds of tables. So we're going to take a swing around so you can kind of get an idea of the games that they have here. I spend a little time here for those that are casino enthusiasts that kind of want to see the slot machines that are available to you. And if you're a gambler or if you like to play slots, again, there's a huge variety of slots that are here, so you won't miss out on any fun at all. But I wanted to also give you an idea of what how many machines there looks like there are. It's a pretty large area of gambling. So you have all of these machines here on the port side of the casino. Then of course all these tables that are available to you if you like to gamble, if you like to play cards, blackjack and other card games. I didn't get to play cards this go around, but yeah, check this out. It's amazing. Really, really good view. So check. Oh, this is the interesting part. So there's a mimic of that same thing that's in the middle atrium in the casino as well. So look at that. Isn't that awesome? And it runs from deck 4 to deck 5 midship. So you'll see that later when I'm on deck 5, what that looks like. Excuse me as I'm losing my breath. All right. So here I am, continue to go through the casino portion. This is primarily the smoking section here. It's split where there's non-smoking and smoking, but the smoking runs throughout this whole part of the ship. So ventilation is not all that good. I mean, you could totally smell the smoke. There's buffaloes again, guys. But that's to be expected. I think in the casino, on any casino, when you're coming on a ship, that particular section is going to be pretty predominantly smoky. So this is the section that they allowed you to smoke. On this side, on the other side across where the other buffaloes were, that was a non-smoking area. And so yeah, there are the buffaloes. And someone won a jackpot on that third one, playing 60 cents, guys, and they won, I want to say $1,300 or $1,400 on a 60-cent bet. So it can happen, guys, on a minimum bet. So yeah, didn't happen for me on a mid to high level bet, but it sure did happen for someone that had the low bet, the 60-cent bet. And there is the Carnival Kitchen where you can go and get some cooking lessons in the Carnival Kitchen, which is really cool. Here is an amazing section, the American Heroes section of the ship. It's mimics as the sports bar as well. I'm going to have to tune this down just a tad bit. All right, just had to tune down some of the voice over there. But this is the Heroes section, the Heroes Tribute section. It does mimic as a sports bar. So when the football games are happening over the weekend, of course, Monday Night Football is happening. I mean, this was overrun with some sports fans, Raiders fans and Ravens fans, especially on Monday Night Football. I mean, what a great game from what I hear. But this is the Heroes Tribute Bar. It is for our veterans and heroes that have served our country. So blessings, major blessings to those that have served our country, our vets, and those that are currently serving. Salute to you all for sacrificing so much for the good of our country. So we totally honor you. And this section here in the ship does honor our military folks and veterans and people that are currently serving as well. So this is the Heroes Tribute section of the Carnival Panorama. So check that out. All right. So we're going to head back. We're going to go now down there's the American flag. There it is. Amazing. Look how great that looks, the way that they have it all set up. All right, so we're going to take a swing down the middle here as we look at these pictures. And welcome home. Look at that. Look at the vets. Amazing. Welcome home. We'll take a glimpse back here so you guys can see. I know I did a lot of, turning back around so you guys can get an idea of what it all looks like. All right, so every little area has the Purell hand sanitizer, as you can see. And check out this artwork that's here from Dream Studio. They're not art, it's actually pictures that it's professional photographers from Dream Studio. Shout out to Denise, who helped us out with our photos. But there are some amazing photos that the professional photographers from the ships have taken, and they do sell them. I'm not sure how much they are, but look how beautiful those portraits are that they have on the wall of pictures that their photographers have taken in the past, and they have them right up and down this aisleway here in the back. So as you can see, there are these little tablets that are sitting, and you could probably see the tablets right across the area where they're seating. Guys, everything is digital here. Everything is QR code digital. So when you go onto one of these tablets here, you can sign in and you pull up all your pictures that are related to your room or your folio, and you can buy the pictures from there, and you pick them up over at the Pixel Studio. So they're not like the pictures that are your pictures that they would put in these little slots. Do you remember those? How they used to be so many slots you'd have to look through. I mean, these are you get to see the pictures right away, and you get to order them right away. This is the Limelight Lounge. I can't even talk. The Limelight Lounge, and this is where they have the comedy bar, the comedy club, and it doubles up as a nightclub at night. We did swing by here in the middle of the night one night, but I think we were too wasted to go in there. And we're like, let's not go in there. I do not want to be put in a situation where they kick us out because I'm over dancing. So yes, we did kind of peep in there, and everyone's having a great time during the club night that happened here on this side. We're still on deck 4, guys. We're going mid to aft right now, so this is towards the back of the ship here. So comedy bar, they have a comedy club that's here, and I don't recall any other shows that they do here, but I'm sure they do a lot here at the Limelight Lounge. So peep that out. Yeah, I'm just kind of checking the lights out and everything, so it's really cool. I'm right there in that little stage area, so you can totally hear the music, which I'm totally going to bring down because we do not want to get a strike or a unauthorized use from from YouTube of content ID there. So we'll probably kind of change that up. And I'm coming out on the outside of the Limelight Lounge, so you can see that. We're going to swing right back out, and we're going to come into the I think there's conference rooms that are there towards the back of the ship. We're going to swing back around here, and then you'll start to see this is the back aft elevators. We didn't get to the mid elevators. I didn't show you that yet, but we'll show that pretty shortly. So kind of give you an idea of what this all looks like. There are entrances for the Limelight Lounge there in the back. And here we are in the back part of the elevators. And I'm swinging over so you can kind of see where we are. We're in the mezzanine deck. Deck number 4, and we are in the aft, so we're already in the back of the ship. So kind of gives you an idea of where we are there. And this is Vista Restaurant. This is where we check in for our formal dinners, and it's 2 levels. So this is the top level of the Vista Restaurant, and we normally enter from the first floor, which is the 3rd deck, for our dining experience. And so there's the lower promenade of the mezzanine. I know it's really confusing, guys, the names and all that. So here it is. Again, we're in the back. We're going to go to the promenade. We're going to walk across deck number 5 here. And as we wait for our assigned elevator to get up to the 5th deck, I wanted to remind you how this all kind of works. You select the floor you're going to go on, and the system kind of just assigns you to an elevator, and there it is. person's going up to level 10, you're going up to level 5, so you guys are on the same trip going up, and you just happen to come off before the person that was on there. So it's really cool how it's all set up. Here we are back on the map, in the back aft elevators. Kind of get an idea of where we are towards the back of the ship, the aft. Excuse me as I clear my throat here. And I'm swinging over so you can see the Havana bar, an amazing section of the ship. This is again on the 5th deck, aft in the back. They have this amazing Havana bar where they play a lot of Latin music. They're playing merengue, they're playing bachata, they're playing all kinds of Latino music all throughout the day, and all throughout the night. As you know, they don't usually do performances. We're on port, so it happens usually at night where they have like a nightclub where they do DJ comes in and does some amazing mixes and music. Look at the way that the seating is arranged. It looks really, really classy. I love the color scheme here in the Havana room, the Havana bar. So check that out. You could already hear some of that music, the salsa music that's happening as well. So this is the back area. Now, this section you'll see, just kind of showing you the seating here, but I'm going to show you here. This section is for the Havana Cove, and you cannot go in there unless you have a wristband. So this is exclusive for those that are part of the Havana Cove part of the ship. It's an exclusive area, so it's pretty much a private area for one section of the deck for the Havana Cove people. So specialty folks that can come to the back and get a good deal. They have everything back there. They have their own pool. They have a couple of hot tubs that are back there. They have their own bar. I mean, they have it all. They don't have to go to like the big public, Lido deck portion, or even the back portion of the Lido deck to go to a pool. They have their own pool there in that section. Here we go, swinging right back over in the Havana bar. Look at those amazing portraits they have there of life in Havana. And again, there is that Spanish type of feel with the green and the seatings. And here's a stage that people sing on. And of course, there's the DJ that's right there too, that plays music at night. So it's really cool because you can dance right there in the middle. You can dance in the hall. You can dance right by the stage. I mean, everyone just has a great old time here. So great vibes coming into the Havana bar. So I'm swinging right over so you guys can get a glimpse of the seating and what it all looks like. So there are some folks that are saying hello from the ship. Look at that, guys. Check that out. Isn't that amazing? I try not to capture the people that were sitting there, by the way. So I think I'm going to take a big swing turn here. I think. Nope, maybe not. All right, let's go over to the upper promenade, and this is going to take us through some more of the mid part of the ship. So we're actually going to walk through the upper promenade in the inside, and then we're going to go to the Lanai on the outside. So let's start here in the back aft of the ship on the starboard side, where they have a few bars that are here, and this is where they play most of the games. They had karaoke night here in this particular section. This happened to be muster station C5, and so this is where our muster station was for the trip, so we recognized that place pretty well. So they had games that were there. They had karaoke night that was there. And our rooms were directly under that, guys, so it was loud at night if they had music or karaoke. If you want something where it's not too loud, you may not want to be in the back part of the ship. We were on deck 6, so all the happenings were happening there until about 11 or 12 o'clock, which was not too bad. And here's the little bakery, guys, that they have. I'm going to walk through here so you kind of see. And that's one thing I didn't get, guys, is I didn't get any baking goods. I didn't get any bakery stuff because I was really watching what I was eating. And I think if I started to get one thing from here, I was going to get about 10 more things. But look how amazing the pastries are from here. I mean, I was just in utter shock how good all of this looked. I was this close. Do you see there's a bacon one? Is the bacon one there? Oh, they didn't have the bacon one there. There's this bacon one that I really wanted to get, but look at how amazing those donuts are. And they were not priced bad at all. You have a whole selection of different things that you can buy there. Of course, there's a coffee shop, Java Blue Cafe, and the shake spot, which is where they can make some shakes for you, whatever shakes you'd like. So all the menus, like I mentioned, are under QR codes. You take and the QR code allows you to kind of take your phone and you snap it, and the menu comes up, and there it is. So any restaurant type of thing they had, that's how they did their menus. So don't expect any paper menus at all. Here we are at the Dream Studio. Again, shout out to Denise, who took our pictures there at Dream Studio. She did such an amazing job on our photos, and we did purchase a few. They are expensive, guys, but just what she captured, as far as the way that we were posed and everything, was just we couldn't help but get it. So we did get a few pictures from her. There's a pig and anchor. If you follow us on our Missing Tooth Mukbanger page, we'll see a whole host of mukbangs, guys, and food and things. So I'll put that link up here as well, so you can follow us on the Missing Tooth Mukbanger. So you'll see most of the formal eating happening on that channel. This one is more of vlogs, and of course here's a tour of the ship as well for you. So here's Pig and Anchor, some great food. So you'll see that from us as well. So I'm kind of giving you a swing around of Pig and Anchor here from the Promenade. And yep, there's all the stuff that they have in there. They're really cool the way they have it all set up, and I'll tell you, it is a party bar. People love to just get together and have a good time, have conversations right up there. We were there, I think the first night or second night, and we were there at Flavortown, and let me tell you, we just had appetizers, and the appetizers were amazing. They tasted so good, guys, and very, very cheap. You do have to pay for the food here. During Sea Days, they do have a small lunch buffet too, which we had, but we didn't film. What's really great barbecue and soul food items as well. So here's a picture gallery. As I mentioned, everything is digital. So here's that digital wall where all the pictures are kind of floating. I think it kind of recognizes if you look like someone, they'll flash the picture of you. So yeah, check all these pictures out of people that were on the ship that took these pictures that they had. Photographers that were in and out of the ship, and so they post them all up there. Really cool, huh? Here we go, swinging right back over to the other side. There's another picture wall as well, and here are those tablets, as I mentioned, where you put in your folio and your birth date, and all pictures that are related to your room come up, and so it's easy to order the pictures and come back down over to the Pixels gallery and pick those pictures up. So they're not the hard pictures that you'd find on the walls now. Everything is kind of digital, so it really helps get your pictures out right away, or take a look at the pictures and order them right away if you like them. So there's that wall again. I was waiting for our pictures to kind of pop up, but I don't think it did during the time that I was filming this section of the picture gallery. But yeah. All right, we're going to swing over to, I think we're going to, oh, look how pretty. Oh my gosh, I missed the ship already, guys. Here's another section of the Pixels gallery. All right, so we're going to swing over here to, excuse me, the mid part of the ship, where we have the Alchemy bar. They had a lot of great mixers that were happening here at the Alchemy bar. Over here, losing myself. Excuse me. Scratchy throat here trying to do a 45-minute voiceover, but the Alchemy bar, check that out. That is the Alchemy bar. I'm loving my gimbal, guys, the way that it all kind of, you back it up and there it is. But this is a really happening spot, especially towards the evening, 6 o'clock on. Just different groups of people were just hanging out, so that was cool. This is Bonsai Sushi. Excuse me. This is Bonsai Sushi in Teppanyaki. So as you know, there's now a Teppanyaki here on this ship. So this is open pretty late. I believe it's open till 11 or midnight, the sushi place. So that's convenient for those that wanted to eat sushi. I try to stay away from rice, guys, but except the last night. I tore up some rice. But anyway, I stayed away from the sushi bar because the rice is bad for my health. And then here you'll see the Bonsai Teppanyaki, which is right next door to Bonsai Sushi. And I'm going to walk in and out here. It does open up for me, which is great. Check that out, how it kind of opened up for me. I'm going to walk right in so you guys can see what it looks like. They didn't say much me going in. Obviously, there were no customers there. There were no guests that were there. So I wanted to give you a close look of the teppanyaki. There are only 2, so it was very limited, seating, the number of people. It is $38 to eat here, so there is a cost to eating there at Bonsai Teppanyaki. And again, here is that middle LED from the mid part of the ship, excuse me, that mimics the atrium's LED tower. So this is this one. Look how cool that looks. And under that is the casino, what we just saw a little earlier. So there it is. Check that out. It's really cool. It's all glass there, so you can't really touch it, unfortunately. You can't go over there and let me just grab it. And here we're gonna look into Fahrenheit 55 or Fahrenheit, sorry, I'm all wrong. Into Fahrenheit, the Steakhouse, sorry. Fahrenheit 555 Fahrenheit Steakhouse. We didn't get to eat here either, guys. I mean, there's so much food that you just don't have the time to eat at these fancy restaurants. But I mean, it's $38 a person to eat here. But it is really, really cozy. Look how classy it looks here at Fahrenheit. The Steakhouse looks really, really nice. The way they have it all set up. I mean, classic steakhouse type of feel. Of course, the wines and everything. And everyone's so pleasant. They allowed me to come in. They didn't say anything. I told them I was just taking photos for a vlog, and they were fine with that. But look at those wine bottles. That's how it's all set up. And look at that backdrop there. Fahrenheit Steakhouse. Isn't that amazing, guys? Alright, we're walking back out, and we're coming out of the mid part of the ship. We're going to go back to the forward part of the promenade. Here is the mid-level elevators that I mentioned. Oh no, it was behind me. I'm sorry. There's Bonsai Teppanyaki again. So look at the outside, the way that they have it all structured. It's just the ship is just so modern. I love it. Looks great. And next door is the library bar. I kind of walk in and walk out because, people that are in the library, they want people to be quiet. So I'm going to whisper here so people don't hear me. People are just enjoying their alone time in the library bar. And I'll kind of show you the outside Lanai portion of that bar a little later. All right, so we'll get back right here to level 5 of the front atrium portion, or the forward part where the atrium is. I'm going to look down again, I think. If I don't remember. I don't remember if I do. No, I don't. I just kind of back up out of it. People are saying hello. I'm kind of showing off what it looks like from here. Look at that, guys. Look at those lights. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Check that out. I'm adjusting it all here. Alright, so there it is. Again, from the 5th level. As you can see, I'm doing a little walk around here as well. So, alright, we're going to head over back to the forward elevators here on the starboard side, or on the right side, as I mentioned earlier. And we're taking a walk here to the back where the liquid lounge is, but we're going to hang a quick right. I don't even know do I go into the liquid lounge at all? I'm trying to remember. I think I do. All right, I think we do walk into the liquid lounge. Oh, no, we don't. Psych. Just kidding. We didn't go into the liquid lounge this time, guys. So here's the Lanai on the starboard side. And again, we're still at port. We are still at port, guys. We are at Cabo San Lucas. A little after 1 o'clock, I think, here, 1:30ish or something. And I want to give you a view to kind of show you what it looks like there. Cabo, look at how beautiful that is outside. Trying to not take the people that are there. But I'm going to walk across this Lanai here, all the way down to the end so you guys can see. I am going to walk this whole entire Lanai all the way down to the back. So you get an idea of the Lanai portion of deck 5 here. All right, let's move on through. I'll kind of show you the outside portion of the deck 5. Most of this video is going to be interior, guys, so you'll see in part 2 where you'll see a lot of the exterior portion of the ship. So we'll leave this up for part 1. I'll split this off as part 1, so it's mainly the interior. And the benefit is I'm going to chapter them all down in the bottom below, so you don't have to worry about going through the whole video. If you don't want to, or you want to see specific areas, I'll chapter them all in the description below here as well. So it gives you kind of a breakdown and idea of some of the interior part of the ship. Just go directly to that timestamp and it'll take you right in. So what's really interesting about the Lanai, guys, there are 3 or 4 entrances across deck 5 on the starboard side to get back into the promenade. And so this was one of the entrances, goes right into the library. So back into the library there from the outside, or the Lanai area. There I am. Hello. Wearing my instant lunch shirt there. But look how gorgeous that is, guys. Seating is amazing. Just the patterns, the work on the outside, just how modern and contemporary it looks on this ship. I really fell in love with this ship. The hubs really like the splendor. And look at this. I came across this hawk. I don't know if it's a hawk, it's an eagle. I have to figure it out still, guys. But look at, he was really interested. He was looking at me like, what the, you better get away from me. You better. He's rolling his neck like, you better not get close to me. Don't you dare. And there he goes. He's going to take right off. Took right off there. But it was an amazing experience to kind of see a hawk there from Cabo San Lucas. I don't know exactly the type of hawk it is or the kind of bird it is, but there's Bonsai Sushi, and there's an entrance into Bonsai Sushi there from the outside. So you know, after you eat or have your sushi, I think you can even have it there on the Lanai. So look how beautiful, again, the way that the chairs look, the color scheme, the outside portion. I mean, it really makes this ship extremely modern. Again, I fell in love with this one. My husband, the hubby, fell in love with the he loves the splendor. He loves the splendor. So that was his first 7-day experience. So he definitely wanted to go back to that, but he said it was all right. And there's that other outside entrance going inside into Bonsai Sushi. Actually, it takes you right outside of Bonsai Sushi there. But really cool how they have a number of outside or inside entrances back and forth from the Lanai to the promenade. So you have every opportunity to be inside or outside of the ship at any time, whether you have a balcony or you don't. There's just a lot of things to do on the outside portion of the ship just to relax and kick back and enjoy. As I mentioned, the ship would only had about a 64% capacity, so it wasn't a full ship at all, and everyone was just so pleasant. There was lots of room. Everyone was very pleasant. There was no one that was rude. So that's the other part that I love, that it was not at max capacity. Here it is, Pixel's Gallery entrance from the outside Lanai as well. So again, there's little shortcuts on this ship that you can get through, that you can take if you'd want to, from the Lanai into the promenade, or from the promenade outside to the Lanai. But look at the views, man. Oh, I just can't get over the views. Yeah, I'm talking to the lady here about me seeing the hawk. She didn't know what kind of hawk it was either. Yeah, so I'm just kind of explaining to her how neat that was to see the hawk. Yeah, but anywho, check out the views, guys. That is Cabo San Lucas. We are nearing the end of this segment for the Lanai portion. Again, this is all the interior portion, including the Lanai, and the exterior portions, you know, deck 10, 11, 12, 12, and 15. I'll show on another video, part 2. But I want a guy to give you an idea of what this all looks like. So check that all out. We are wrapping this up here. I thank you guys for checking this video out. If you made it to the end here, thanks for checking this video out. I had a great time filming it and kind of getting a glimpse so you have an idea of what the ship looks like. Just an amateur person filming using a Samsung 21 Ultra with a gimbal. So we are nearing the end here. I'm going to be wrapping up. Coming to the area where I come in and I kind of shut off, and we take the elevator back to level 6 and I wrap it up here. So thanks again for being here, guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, check out the Missing Tooth Mukbanger, where we do a lot of our food. I'll put the link below in the description, as well as a card here. Again, we're at the Ocean Plaza Bar, kind of wrapping things up for this particular segment. And so, again, we thank you for being here and checking this video out. If you made it this far, thank you so much, guys, for being here. Appreciate it. And we missed the ship. We missed the Carnival Panorama. And we can't wait to get back on the ship again. Our next one's going to be the Carnival Radiance on January 7th, and we'll do a tour there. So can't wait for you guys to check that out as well. All right, we're wrapping it up here. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye now.